I'm George McLaughlin, the kit man at the South Shields Football Club. You're watching Mariners TV.
So Leepaul, your thoughts on today's game?
Very disappointing. Makes it more disappointing to find out that Riot's been beat as well. I just didn't think it was odd. We didn't play well today. We had a lot of the ball, but we didn't create a lot, and that's the problem we're going to get against teams. A lot of teams want to beat us, so they're going to come. They know what kind of players we've got, the squad we've got, and the sit. And we found that very hard. We found it hard against Stokesley, and we got beat 1-0. And it's happened again today.
Did that catch you by surprise at all, the fact that they were so deep at home?
No, I think we need to be patient. We need to come across. I mean, this is what we're going to come across all year. Teams are going to sit in and expect us to push, and then hopefully they catch us on the counter-attack. And they did. So their game plan worked. We just need to be patient.
The longer that game went on, was it getting more and more frustrating out there?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you say, we were pushing for that goal. The keeper never had one save to make, which is very disappointing as well for having all that ball, but we never created anything. So
obviously going at the break goalless as well after you had all that possession in the first half, that must have been a bit disheartening as well.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, at half time we were still very confident in maybe to sneak in something. I thought once we got one it would change their game plan and they would be more open, there would be more goals, but it didn't happen. We didn't get that goal, we didn't create that chance.
It got a bit more stretched towards the end, and Julio got his red card as well. What did he sort of make of the whole incident?
Yeah, to be fair, 5 minutes before that he says we need to tighten this up because we're getting a bit open. We're pushing for this goal, and he was right. They broke off our corner, which should never happen. We should, but like you say, it happens. And he just spoke in the change rooms. Then he said, "I was thinking, shall I not?" And by that time, he already took him down. So it is a red card. So we just got to get on with it.
And after going the man down there, do you still feel confident of keeping the clean sheet there as well?
I think it was more than feeling confident keeping a clean sheet. I think we thought that we could still get this win. We wanted to win probably more than what we should have really just thought. Well, look, we'll just settle for the point, because the point was still good, especially with 10 men. And we should have tightened things up. Darryl went. He was a centre forward, and then he moved straight back to centre half. So we should have really tightened things up. And I think it was just unfortunate. Ben lost his footing, and he couldn't really get back for that. I mean, like you see, he was on a yellow one anyway, so he could have been walking as well.
Obviously, with Riot losing today to Chesley Street, it kind of closes the gap at the top, doesn't it, with all four of the teams? So it's going to be interesting into the season. Oh,
definitely. I mean, I think it's a hard league to get out of it anyways, and everyone said that. I've never played in the second, but everyone said that it's very difficult to get out the second. But the team we've got and the squad we've got, we should be stretching this gap, and it was a perfect opportunity today. But like you say, football, it happens. But the only good thing is that Riot got beat. So everyone around where the third and fourth are creeping up, but we're still very confident and moving on. We've got a tough game on Tuesday. We responded well last week from Riot's game to beat Concert. So we'll expect again on Tuesday against Gateshead.
What are your thoughts on that game against Gateshead? Is it one that excites you as a player?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you say, I don't know what the kind of team they'll put out Gateshead, but it's always good to beat Gateshead. So we're not bothered what kind of team they put out. It's a quarter final, so get through that, win the semis. So that's what we want.